test out the microphone thing. Make sure that's all good. Let's see. I got a thing that supposedly shields me from the sandpaper, so hopefully that works this time. These are pastels, regular pastels. Soft pastels, sorry. Only on Twitch today, so if you're watching, thanks for tuning in. We're just testing things. Testing the new gain control on the microphone. And I should be back for oil painting on Sunday, if you're more interested in that. This is just me testing out the little stream thing, making sure nothing's busted, your microphone's not busted. I should probably leave like a monitor or something plugged in so I can tell if it's actually busted or not. It should be fine. This thing's normally used for, what's it called, pan pastels, but I like using it for blending. And it keeps my finger from getting destroyed here, which is nice. Because this is sandpaper, one of these sandpaper things. Alright, what are we going to do here? Let's do some clouds. It's going to be a little hard to see probably, because I'm right-handed. That's okay. Maybe I'll try and aim it this way a little bit. This is one nice part. I only used pan pastels one time, but if you use pan pastels, they you can just use this thing to do all that. So. You can get a little bit finer and you can see everything because your hand's not in the way. I wish I had some tape. I should have taped this down, so I'm kind of holding it with my hand. Oh well, that's fine. Just getting some lighter colors in here. There we go. All right. Oh, I don't even have the stuff hooked up. Whoops. Do I have like an actual white? That would be nice. Would be nice. That's one bad thing about this brand of, well, not this brand. This is a pretty good brand of pastels, but the kind that I got, they don't have labels on any of them, so I have no idea what colors I'm using. I think this is white, but it might be a light blue as well. Who knows? There we go. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna try and put like flowers or something in the front here. I feel like pastels are really good for flowers. Maybe we'll do that. The dark in first. That's a very dark color. It's like charcoal or soot. Go. Feed snacks. Hello, what's up? Good to see you. How are you doing? I'm just testing out some new microphones, or one new microphone, and a thing that helps with the gain, because I have a low voice and it doesn't usually come through the microphones very well. Sounds and looks good. That's good to hear. Thanks. I'm just kind of messing around here. I don't have any real plan. I just wanted to try the pastels and the microphones and everything. Ooh, that's a big blob there. Okay. This is just background stuff for now. I'll try to add in some more stems and whatnot. I've never seen pastels used like thanks. I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. I've just I got a box of them because the art store had a sale, so I'm just kind of messing around with them. All right, that's probably too much dark here, or too much loose pigment. There's a lot of pigment there. Let's try and knock some of it off without getting it all over my pants. There we go. Yeah, that seems fine. All right. We've got something that kind of resembles plants back here in the distance. Never got the hang of them. Yeah, they're very different. I still don't know how I feel about them. I like the oil ones, I think, more than these ones, but maybe it'll come with practice. Never know. That's most things I feel in art. You just practice a bunch and then it gets easier. I'm trying to find a green. I don't know which one of these. I have this light up here. It's like a orangish light. It makes it even harder to tell what colors I'm dealing with. that one of those was a green. It's just like a yellowish green or yellowish white, maybe. What kind of flowers are we going to paint here? I don't know. We got a field. Maybe I'll just throw some greens on top and then maybe some browns. Is this a brown? No, it's not black, but ooh. We do need a green. I'm just throwing in some brown so it looks like there's some dirt back here or something. Not all that dark black color that we put in. Whoops. Okay. I'm sure there's a green in here somewhere. There's like a million colors. You gotta be one green. It looks orange. And they're so soft. These are so soft that they just like bounce around in here and you get all kinds of different colors on them that from the other pastels. That's another brown. See, I don't even know what color this is because it's got stuff all over it. It's like a peachy color. Oh, I'm sure I have something in here. You know what, we'll just improvise. We'll just use whatever these colors are. Knock in some stems. Gotta be careful over here because I'm starting to bang on this thing. There we go. It's starting to look more like a field now, more than the blobs. Oh, that one kind of split apart, but that's okay. That should be fine. And I do want to throw in, oh, where was that color? That was the greenish one. I do kind of want to throw in more of the dark color. Where did I put that? Not that one. Maybe I could put in some of these, but I don't want to do too much. This is going to be a little hard to aim, so I'm just going to throw down some pigment and then kind of where I want the flowers to be. And then I'll use this thing. It's a little spongy thing. I forget what this is called. Soft. I think it's just a soft brand sponge or something. They're used for the pan pastels, but I like using them for just doing stuff like this. I'm going to pull it in the shape of a flower here. There we go. I'll probably throw some more yellows and greens on top of this. Maybe some down here. Some flowers down there. And you can wash this off with water. I didn't know that, but if you have soap and water, you can just wipe it off. It's good as new. Very useful tool. Okay, that's pretty good. I want to do some down here though, maybe one or two. So we'll kind of put some spots in where we might want these to hang out, something like that. There we go. And pull it a little bit. Soak up that extra pastel that I put down. I don't really know what I'm doing with these, but we'll figure it out. It's all about learning and practicing. Practicing and learning, the cycle. Okay. Might need another paper towel here. There we go. Let's try and hit this, get all this off here one more time. There we go. There we go. Let's just pick one of these nice bright colors to throw in here. Maybe some yellow. I don't really try to be exact when I'm doing stuff like this, because people always, they compare it to real life. I try to get stuff more impressionistic because I don't want to paint stuff. I don't want to spend 20 hours on a painting to get it to look photoreal. I just want to get my idea out and then move on. I'm just doing little kind of curved shapes to make it look like petals or bulbs. Tulip bulbs, maybe. Maybe that's what we'll do. Turn these into tulips. Tulips are easy. You just pull one way and then pull the other way and you got a tulip. Let's do that. Let's just make a big tulip field. There we go. Even those ones we messed up, or did differently. We didn't mess them up. We just did them different. They're already looking nice. Nice little tulip field here. Are these the same colors? I don't know. Let's see. I picked up a bunch of that brown color. There we go. I'm just having a lot of fun with these. I just want to keep making more of them. Because they really aren't. I mean, tulips aren't hard. You just kind of pull one way, pull the other way. I do want to kind of add in some more stems though, so maybe I'll do that. Add in some little stems here and there. Maybe a rock. I do like rocks too. Rocks are always nice. Alright, what color would make a good stem? I have like a dark. Problem with these is they don't have a sharp side, so you can't really pull them. That's the best I can get, something like that. There we go. Maybe a little rock, maybe a little tiny rock here. I've never done a rock with pastels, I don't think. Soft pastels. Hard pastels, or oil pastels I have, but let's see. Maybe we'll just put them right here. And light gray of some sort to go over top of me. Just a little bit. The illusion of a rock. And cover him up with some of the greens. He's there. He's just hanging out in the brush. There we go. All right. I'll just put a little signature or something. Looks like a signature here. And this one I think that's good enough for today for that one. Nothing too fancy, just a little tiny little farm field, tulip field. Okay, now let's see. Do I have a pastel pad here? Oh, I do. There we go. Let's switch mediums here. Let's see if I can do this without dropping anything. You never know. Put this over here. Move around back here. Sorry for all the noise. Stack these pastels up so they don't shatter on each other. All right, there's this one. We'll get the palette knife out because I'm gonna do some. I want to do some little mountains with the oil pastels. I enjoy doing that. All right, let's take this one over here. Try not to scare my cat. She's sitting here on the floor. Being good today, buddy. That's good. Sometimes she comes up and jumps on the table, so if she makes an appearance, I apologize in advance. Alright, I'm going to cover up the first mess that I made. Wipe this off just a little bit. Won't be needing it for this next one. These spongy things don't really work for oil pastels, but we'll give it a shot. Alright, and I'm using the, I think I said Sennelier. I don't know if I did. Sennelier? I don't think that's how you say it. I think it's Sennelier. That's just the brand that was on sale, so I think I can't hear all this. Alright. Where were we in this book? Book of art. Use this one. Oh, there's a clean sheet. Alright. Make sure it's in the center so everybody can see it. And then we'll get started. And I do like putting down a barrier of towels before I do go too far with these things. Otherwise, it's very easy to make a mess. Okay. I think I said I wanted to do a sky scene of some sort. Cloud scene. Here we go. These are some new colors that I've gotten on that same sale. So let's see what we got here. A bunch of yellows. There's a couple stuck here all the way at the bottom. There we go. That's a cadmium orange, I think. Alright. So we got a bunch of yellows and greens. Over here. I'll put those up there. What's this? Venetian red. That's a good color. Red, brown. Phthalo green. That's a good color. We'll use that one. Phthalo green. There's another brown, red, brown. And then black. These are blacks. Probably use one of those, not both. And then, yeah, that's another Venetian red. So let's put in, what do we want to paint? That's step one. Gotta think of what we want to do. Too many options. Let's see. go to my handy photo gallery. Oh, that's an easy one. Where is this? Tetons? Well, I wouldn't say easy. It says it's only in your state. We'll try and do this. So there's a big mountain here in the background. Green mountains up here. Some sunlight and a reflection maybe. So we'll try and do this. We'll see how it goes. I need like some first thing I gotta get rid of this blob here. You can also use an eraser. I don't have one, but there's a type of eraser that you can get. Basically, remove oil pastel. All right. Throw in a little bit of patchy sky here. So there's some there. Go over that blob that we had. Some over here. A little bit there. Here and there. Okay. And this one I can actually blend out with my finger. There we go. Oh, we still got that smudge there. Okay, so you can kind of see the outline of the mountain already. I'm going to add it just a little bit more up here. Just a very light, gentle grazing of blue. Not much. Just a little bit. Up here it'd probably be a little dark, but the rest of it, not much. Oops. I dropped him. There we go. Alright, now we're just going to kind of fuzz it out. Just a very little bit. So we don't have any blobs. I don't like dealing with blobs of things. It makes it hard. Okay. There's a little bit of a sky. I guess I should outline the mountain real quick. Or not the mountain, but we got that mountain. Now we got to do this other hill here. Right there. That's about it. What color am I using? Dale green light. That's fine. Okay. Soften it up a little bit before we get too far along. There's our edge. Hey, buddy. Squeaking at me. That's fine. Let's put in this mountain before we get too far along. What colors would be good for that? Ultramarine might be good for some shadows. I need like a, I wish I had a crimson, like a alizarin crimson for oil pastels, but I don't think I have one. Red deep, it's a little too dark. Although that red brown might be okay. What's that? Red brown? Red brown and black. Maybe a little bit of both. Whoops. Keep dropping these colors here. There we go. I'll put these over here. That'll probably work better. Okay. I'll blend all this out too, so don't worry. Don't worry about it yet. This up here don't matter too much. It's out of focus. There'll be trees here. So. Okay. Hey. Cat's attacking that sponge that we used on the last painting. Let's move it back a little bit. Here we go. Buddy, you're gonna get hurt. You're knocking all my stuff over. Silly cat. There we go. Maybe blend this out to a little bit more there at the bottom. Now we get to do the fun part. Put some highlights on him. It's pretty easy. Scrape off the side. Hopefully I've got enough space here. Kind of the same as the Bob Ross stuff that I do. The palette knife technique's kind of the same. You just use the oil pastels instead of oil paints. There we go. Let's add some more back here. This comes down a little bit over here. This will all be misty. I'm going to blend it out a little bit. It's all kind of the same. There we go. Went a little too high there, that's fine. Alright, go up here, do a little bit more. I'm just going to keep going over this section because I'll blend it out to the point where it just looks like a fuzzy mess, especially around the bottom. There we go. Okay. Might add just the slightest touch of this white and pick up some blue. Ultramarine blue, darker blue. Alright. If I try, I can blend them a little bit here on this edge. Something like that. I'm going to put this back here on the shadow side. Just a little bit. There we go. Alright. That's probably good enough for that mountain range there. Big old mountain back. Grand Teton. Now we gotta do, what do we gotta do next? We have this thing, tree line. We got some darker trees on this side, so I'll save, let's see. See if I can scrape in something. There. Just a little bit of an edge so I don't go too off the rails. This will be where our dark corner is. Just into there. Dark trees. And then over here we'll work on our big green hill in the background. So So we need a green color. Cinnabar yellow. Not quite. Looking for a phthalo green or sap green. This is fine green. Or a dark phthalo green if I have one. I thought I did. That's ultramarine blue. This is sap green. That's what I needed. Okay. Let's start throwing in the darker patches here. There's a patch there. There's a patch here. And they're going to look like scribbles at first, but I'll make them better. Slightly better. I don't make any guarantees. Alright, there's our dark patches. And up here is a little bit up the mountainside. And then the rest we'll just fill in with a kind of a half and half type situation. Just gotta peel off some of this wrapper here. Alright, light, very light pressure, because I don't want to press too hard. There we go. Okay. There's our light pressure. And these ones, mush them around a little bit. I'll have to add some more here in a bit. This is a good start. Now, I did have a light green somewhere. Phthalo green light. That's the color. That's what we want. Just try and make a shape of a mountain or a hill here. Something like that. And I'll blend all these out as well. So don't worry. We'll fix it up. We will fix it up. Alright. It'll look like scribbles here for a bit. Or maybe the entire thing, you never know. Sometimes it's hit or miss when we're trying new things. Maybe we'll put a big tree over here. Save some room. Are you attacking my sponge again, buddy? Silly cat. Alright, let's start pulling these around. There we go. Okay. Just need something that lightly resembles distant trees. Not going for any details. Just blobs of green. Maybe some yellow. Maybe we'll add some yellow. Not yet though. It just needs background first. I'll make that into a tree over right here. I think that would be a nice spot for a big tree. Okay. We do have to add in some of these little tiny trees first though. Basically where that dark green spot that I was earlier, I'm pulling it up. Makes it look like a little tree. And I'll add some, maybe some little highlights, but not much. There we go. Just a few here and there. Pull it down, blend it in with that light green. some little trees up here in the background. Little trees back there. That's nice. Alright, I think I said we'd have some darker trees over here, and they're a little bit closer, so we'll have to highlight them a bit. Buddy, are you still trying to eat this sponge? Oh, don't be doing that. Come on. You don't need to eat a sponge. Especially one that's got pigment all over it. That's not cat food. This is blue. I don't want a blue. Could make them black, but might be a little too dark. Unless we highlight them, maybe we do that. So the bottom part here, really dark. We said we go all the way over here. So. Bottom, very, very dark. This is like 100% fill. Maybe we make a little bit and come over here. There. And we start lightly pulling it up. There we go. I'm going to go over here so I don't forget it. This is getting a little sticky here. Oh well. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not blocking it too badly. I hope the microphone's still working too. I don't have it unmuted, so I can't really tell. There we go. Okay. Got a lot of white space in here, so I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Pull all that dark, dense layer that I put down here at the bottom, pull that up towards the top. Maybe I'll get rid of some of it. There we go. That looks like very dark, deep dark forest over here. And we'll pull some of that down too. Should probably have done the same thing over here, but I'll put a river in here, maybe a little tiny river. Could do whatever. I wonder if the knife trick, where you can like slice in. I wonder if this works. I don't know if it's gonna work. Gotta look in the camera. I can't really see it, so. Just cut in a bunch of trunk-looking things. Well, maybe we'll actually use that red brown. Where's that red brown color? Red brown. Is this red brown? Red brown. Yeah, maybe we'll use some of this, throw in an actual trunk here. Let's see if we can do it. A little bit. Works a little bit. Not too bad. A little tricky though. Something I would have to practice more, but it's a practice stream, so we can do whatever. Okay. I'm just kind of pulling down, see if that does anything. Might be doing something. There we go. I gotta highlight these a little bit here and there. Some sort of light green. I guess I do have that phthalo green light that I was using. Maybe we can use that. What's this? Phthalo green light? Yeah. Maybe we can use that up here. I don't want them to be all solid, you know. That'd be kind of sad. Even if it's just the tops. And we'll blend into that a little bit, so I gotta be careful. Don't go too far. We'll put some blobs here and there. Lower chunks. And blend them out. It is much easier to blend the oil pastels than the regular pastel, I think. Could be wrong though. Just need to try it a little bit more. Just some shapes here and there in that tree line. And I guess these ones are too dark now. So maybe we need to light them up just a little bit. Kind of the same deal. I don't know if I need to blend these though, because they're already so far off. They just look like smudges. Okay. So, I mean, there's our mountain. We got this. I want to darken that just a little bit here. 1 second. Got this mountain type thing. Could also lighten this just a smidgen to make it look like there's some sun shining in between. This thing would break it all. Might be at the limit of our layers for right here. That's where we said our tree was going to go up there. Oh, maybe there's a little bit of sunshine just beams down in here. Here we go. Looks a little bit nicer, maybe. Just a little bit, though. Okay. Let's put in our water, and then I gotta go downstairs and play with the cat. She's getting antsy. She wants a snack. Oh, this one fell apart. That's no good. Oh well. Let's put in there some nice water here. Big horizontal. Just scraping it flat, straight across. go. Honestly, I kind of like that effect without the without anything there. Without any highlights or anything on the water, it looks kind of like it's rippled already. But I'll blend it out just so it's not as jarring. And if I don't press down very hard, you might be able to see it on the screen, but there's thick areas of pastel that end up being darker, so it kind of looks like water, or like waves rushing across the water. I don't have to do anything, they just kind of look like it automatically. See, like this line here, this one there, that thing over there. It's interesting, isn't it? Alright, there's our water. Here's our shoreline. Got a big glob of green right there. Let's tap it. There we go. Do we want to add in? I think I did. I'll just put one tree over here. One big old tree. He's not going to hurt anything. He's like down here. Looks like he's coming off the side. Make it a pine tree. Those are fun. There we go. There's a big old tree. Blend out the back, or the middle. You don't want any white spaces in there. That would look weird. Here we go. Here's our big old tree. How's that look? I feel like that looks okay. I don't know. Maybe not. Just tap in some yellow, whatever it's going to take. It's not going to take very much. This is applied on very thick here already, so. I'll blend these out a little bit here. There, that's good enough for that. Just tap it a little bit. Get rid of anything that's too bright. So I don't want it super bright. Here we go. I want to throw in a water line, maybe a little one. Maybe a little bit of one. Especially back here, you know. You gotta have one back here. Do some right here. There we go. And maybe some, just a little bit comes down here. And I'll blend all that out too, so it's not as jarring. Here we go. There's our little painting. A little bit of a fun one. The cat's jumping around like a crazy cat. Alright, let's put these back in here. Hope everybody, folks, are still here. I know Feed Snacks was here for a bit. I haven't checked the chat for a little while, so hopefully I didn't miss anything, but mic sounds good. Screen works. So that's always good. All right. Well, oh, I do have to sign it. Can't go without signing it. Vermilion. That's a good color. Two, three. There we go. All right. Where is my lid? There it is. Thanks everybody again. Should be here on Sunday in the actual studio. Hopefully this thing still holds up for that, and we'll see you soon. Thanks again for stopping by.